It's always fun to attend literature festivals. It's even better when you have your colleague who's on the panel as an author and who's attending sessions. I have Gargi Rawat with me. Let's talk to her. Gargi, congratulations on your book, first of all.
Thank you so much. Thank you, and lovely, to be here in Jaipur Lit Fest with my first book.
How was your experience writing this book? What was your experience?
Well, my experience, so this book, Tiger Season, is based on my experiences as a reporter with NDTV covering issues around tiger conservation, tiger campaigns, environment campaigns, forests, and I'm very blessed that I've had those opportunities at NDTV to cover these issues that I feel so passionate about. So it's based on those experiences. It's a story, and I'm so grateful that it's doing well, that, I'm being invited to these festivals, and Jaipur Lit Fest, let's face it, is the ultimate when it comes to these lit fests that have sprung up all around the country. So it's wonderful to come here and talk about, tiger conservation, wildlife in India, what we need to do, etc., at these forums.
So, like now, when you see in India how tiger conservations have flared up, do you think globally it's going to make a mark? Such campaigns, tiger
I hope
campaigns.
so, yes. I mean, NDTV's Tiger campaign in the past has been something that has been quite talked about. It's helped create a lot of awareness. And let's face it, everybody loves tigers. Right now, the big issue is climate change as well, that everyone is talking about, and extreme, weather events that we're seeing. So and tigers, in a sense, represent our forests. And thanks to tigers, we have so many inviolate spaces, forests that have been protected, and one must appreciate that. And not just tigers, that's all wild animals. India has been very fortunate that we've had these very strong conservation laws, thanks to which so many of our wild spaces, jungles, forests have been protected, biodiversity has been protected, and now we know that is the biggest protection against climate change.
So the current generation, it's very difficult to keep them hooked for a long time to give awareness. What do you think is the best way to give such awareness to the current generation or to keep them hooked to such important topics?
Well, your current generation is very obsessed with Bollywood and fashion and entertainment. So in NDTV, whenever we've done these campaigns like Greenathon or Save Our Tigers, we've always roped in celebrities because while they may not do anything on the ground, they draw a lot of attention to the cause. And I think in my book as well, I've written a bit about that. You have a Bollywood character as well, because I want more people to read it. If I say it's just on tigers and conservation and wildlife, not so many people perhaps will read it. But it's about adventure, it's fun, it's got romance, it's got Bollywood. So similarly, it's to attract your generation and young people to come and read about it, and then hopefully take away the messaging that I've put there about conservation.
One advice you would like to give the younger generation to contribute to such campaigns or
I think just be aware, and all of them are so engaged online, and be aware about these issues. Don't get carried away with just sentiments. Also, read up about it, because I think that's very important. Half knowledge sometimes is detrimental. Like I talk about in my book about these, man-animal conflict, and how a lot of tiger lovers are against the tiger that is involved in this conflict from being moved out. But it's important to understand that it's not just about tigers, it's also about the villagers and forest departments. So you have to keep all that in mind when regarding conservation, the conservation story. So just be aware, go beyond the headlines, read, have that critical thinking. I think that's very important in the younger generation.
thank you, Gargi. Thank you. Nice talk.
Thank you.